we're ready. Hey, guys. We're doing it this way tonight. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm Bullhorn Betty. I cover true crime. We've been covering the case of Nancy Guthrie. As you see, I look pretty stinking exhausted. Probably look like I've been working all day. Yeah, because I have. I have been having some stuff about Nancy Guthrie on the chat all day to see if anything breaking is happening. I watched the searches. There were some searches. Kudos to the searchers. Hello, Alicia. It's nice to see you. We do not have breaking news. We have nothing really going on. I've been working my little tail end off. My entire vehicle is loaded. And now all I need to do is get a shower. That's pretty much it. Get a shower and go to bed and figure out what I'm going to wear tomorrow. It's already getting freaking cold here in Florida. So that's kind of where we're at. The day got away from me. I was going to do some interesting stuff. I'm actually working on some interesting stuff here. I'll just flip this around and see if you guys can see it. Hold on. How do I flip? How do I do that? So we got some interesting stuff. Oh, it won't let me, what? Oh, there we go. Interesting stuff going on. I've been doing here in the office. So again, I've been working. I just don't really have the, the wherewithal to, put together a show. So I've been working on those images. I've been looking. Oh, sorry. Well, hello, chest. Sorry. How unprofessional. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted, folks. I'm exhausted. So we're not going to have really a live tonight. I just came here to tell you guys that. I just came to tell you guys today, the day has gotten away from me. I hope you guys are having a decent Sunday. My Sunday has been quite busy, as you can imagine. It's been a lot to try to, figure out what all I need. I'm one of those people, I don't know what I'm going to need until I get there. So I pack for the apocalypse. And it's a lot to load up, and it's a lot to unload, and it's a lot to load up, and it's a lot to unload, because I gotta do it 4 times, right? But the good news is I did find my tickets. I found my little bucket, and I found, so we got 2 coffee. If anybody's a medium that just wants a dress, come see me, because I've got a dress that I need. It's brand new. They sent me the wrong dress because I needed a size bigger, and they didn't send me a size bigger. I ordered a size bigger, so it was completely their fault, but I forgot to send it back in time. So it's either going to go to somebody part of the coffee club, or I'm sending it to Goodwill. So I'm bringing it up there with me. I know there's just a cute person that is a medium that this dress would look amazing on, okay? Bullhorn Betty bought it. If you want me to sign it, I'll sign the tag of it. Okay, then you'll have something that, I didn't wear it, but you'll have a Bullhorn Betty something. I've got little coffee things. I got them from Temu, so they're not, they're decent, they're cute. Unfortunately, the boxing kind of got fouled up, and I was a little disappointed about that, but there's nothing I can do about that. But you guys don't have to pay for a ticket or anything like that. We're just giving stuff away, and this is all going to be given away on the 26th. I've got 2 pairs of earrings to give away. I got 2 pairs of earrings, a frame, like a Goodwill. It's elephants. Like elephants are around it, but the elephant noses are up, and it's supposed to be some type of positive vibes to have the elephant nose up. So it's just this. It's a cute little frame that I got, and then I got the pink and the green insulated coffee containers, and then the 2 pairs of earrings. So I've got like 5 things just to give away. It's just a little something to make it a little fun, We're going to be freezing our little butts off out there. I mean, you guys are probably used to it. It's probably going to feel like a nice spring day for you. But for somebody like Florida, from Florida, 55-degree weather up there is going to be pretty cold. And I know it's going to be colder in the mornings. So I go out whether it's cold or not, folks, okay? If as long as it's not going to affect my personal health, like it's so cold that I'm going to be in danger, I'm going out, okay? Nothing's really going to stop me. So thank you, Melanie. I appreciate that. Hot damn, it's nice to see you. Trunk up is good luck. Yep. Thank you. I'm just exhausted. I need to get a shower. I need to start piping it down. But I looked at the time and I almost did a double take. I'm like, what time is it? Holy smokes. Like my whole entire day was gobbled up. And, I've just been working. But I've got everything done. I've got everything torn apart, like all the stuff, like even my dehumidifiers, I've got those all powered down, all, dumped out and stuff like that. And I've just got to I've got to get the dishwasher started so I can, open that up or put the dishes. I'd like to get the dishes put away tonight if I can, but if not, then I'm not going to have time in the morning, but I need to open up that dishwasher to make sure that steam doesn't stay inside the dishwasher while I'm gone for a week. So I think I got everything just about done, and I've got just enough coffee to microwave in the morning. So I've already got the coffee maker all broke down and all the liquid and stuff out of that. So I just don't like things, you get worried. Oh, thank you. Let them 66. I appreciate it. You just don't, wow, are you going to? No. I'm going to, what has prevented me from being out there a little sooner is the fact that Sebastian Rogers event, we're having that. We've been planning that for 6 months. So I'm going to be in Tennessee. Now, depending on how everything is looking by the time, the event is over on the 27th. And I should be coming back. I was going to go to Kentucky because I'm working on Tom Massey, but I couldn't get any of my appointments scheduled for the 28th through the 5th. So it's going to I'm going to end up having to decide whether to do these meetings virtually or go up there. I'm a belly-to-belly person. If you know anything about me, I like being belly-to-belly with somebody, especially when I'm dealing with politics. So I don't know what I'm going to do there, but anyways, it's off the books right now. So I thought, depending on where the case is and what's going on out in Arizona, like some people have already approached us to see if we would be willing to come out and help with like protesting the sheriff's office. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I could. I mean, because they're not turning this over. I think it's the will of everybody just to turn it over to the feds. Let the feds deal with this case. Something's not right here. And, I'm hearing that it's just the sheriff and 2 top guys making all these decisions. I don't like it. I don't like it. I mean, we're seeing a major, the difference is like the people in that community don't know what good, I shouldn't say don't. I don't want to assume anything, but may not know what good policing looks like. Okay. And they may think that that's okay, but we travel all over the country. Like we know what like standard protocol and procedure is in a situation like this. This is not the first time we're dealing with it. And what we're seeing isn't jiving with what we were accustomed to seeing in the field for these types of cases. And it's making a lot of media, social media and mainstream media, quite frankly. I mean, look at Brian Enton. He's been very concerned since he was able to go walk up, to the front door to knock on it and to see those blood splatters all over the front stoop, So we may be going out there. I'm not going to confirm that we're going out there yet because I want to see where everything goes. I want to see. I don't like, going after sheriffs. I'll be honest with you. I don't mind suspects and stuff like that. It's not I don't really care to have a pissing contest with the sheriff. I will, if they're wrong and it just needs to be what it is, then yeah, I will. But I'd prefer not to. I'd prefer not to. I'd like to work diplomatically with law enforcement and quite frankly, politicians. But politicians sometimes want to nub their nose up at you and they want to sit there and show you how far they can pee. Okay. And sometimes you just got to pull yours out too. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. So I'm a pistol. I don't know what to tell you. My mama didn't raise no fool. I'm just saying. I don't know where all this came from, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm Bullhorn Betty, and I'm here to stay. Knock knock. Hey, Pete, it's nice to see you. We don't have a lot going on. Searchers were out. They gave it all. Obviously, it got some people online, probably calling in. I want to tell you, I swear, if these people are starting to call in and you guys are causing problems, you're the ones eating up sheriff's time. If you are not a homeowner of a property, stay off the blessed phone. Okay? Because I'm telling you, there's going to be a time when I'm going to start pulling those record requests. And I'm going to come knocking on your door and asking, why are you doing this? And why are you filing false belief? Trust me, we will take a tour around this country. You guys know that sometimes there's just nothing to do except go and pick scabs and be a boil on somebody's ass. And I do that better than anybody else. I might just start pulling record requests to find out who's been calling the sheriffs. Maybe we'll start debuting you on our show. Oh, you don't like that? You don't like that? Because nothing's private. When you start calling law enforcement, nothing's private. Even when you do that star 69 bull crap, it doesn't work. They have, you can ask, what was her name? What was that one chick's name? Pickle Toe? Lunatic Pickle Toe from Jacksonville? She thought she was slick. She thought she was slick until her info, her 411 was broadcasted. We blocked it out, kind of, sort of, just to keep us in the good graces of YouTube. By the time I was done with her, everybody knew where she was coming from. I'm just saying. I've been doxxed so many times, I know all the secrets. I learned from the hate channel. I learned from the hit squad. I'm just saying. That was the cuss jar. I don't think I cussed yet. Anyways, guys, we are not going to stay on here very long tonight. As you guys can see, I'm exhausted. I'm beyond exhausted. I'm tired. I did a lot of work today. And Sonia and the real Me Too, you guys will see the whole truck, the whole second half, the back seat full. The trunk area can barely even see. I got myself a little peekaboo, okay? I got myself a little peekaboo. Everything else, if I had racks on the inside of the ceilings, I'd probably use those. I can't even see out my side window because that's every single freaking jacket because I'm going up there to freaking, winter wonderland. I ended up getting every single jacket because, you got to layer. So I got the thin, the stuff that goes underneath and the stuff that goes over and then the stuff that goes over the over. I also got the thin leggings, the thicker leggings, and the bigger jeans that let me put all that thick stuff in. Oh, yeah. When you see me, I'm going to look like an Oompa Loompa, but I won't be one comfortable Oompa Loompa. I'm not going to feel that cold at all. Nope, because I got to be out there. Remember, I might be. You guys might get me in front of that camera, while I'm out there protesting, doing a Rocky, because I'm gonna have to keep myself warm. I might be. Dun 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 dun. The weather is crazy in Tennessee. If you guys start seeing me take the party from the sheriff's office to the courthouse, you guys know I need to run up and down some steps to warm up. That's all. Hey, baby love. We brought my foster grandparents an Airstream full of stuff. We not staying in it, wearing leggings under everything in the winter, overalls over. Yeah, I didn't even think about overalls. I could have probably gotten me some overalls. I got. Put it like this. More than half of my huge suitcase is pants, right? Because I've got the shirts, the sweaters, and the jackets. But the one thing everything goes through the blessed pants. So I've got like I said, I've got the thin, like the razor thin leggings. And then I got the leggings that go over the leggings. And then I got the jeans that go over the leggings. And then I got sweatpants that goes over the jeans that go over the leggings. 50 degrees. I'm a Florida girl. I'm a Florida Florida girl. We gonna layer. We gonna layer. You guys remember the what was the Christmas Story? Remember the Christmas Story and Alfie's brother, where his his mom wrapped him up and he couldn't even put his arms down. You guys remember that? She went to put his arms down, they flung back up. That's gonna be me, okay? I'm just letting you know that's gonna be me out there in front of Sumner County. So, like I said, I understand, but if you guys are gonna come by, make sure coffee, not the ice stuff. I think we have plenty of ice. Coffee. I'm just gonna keep saying coffee. Bye, JH. You have a good night. Aletha, it could in the 30s here, the high 60s yeah, it's getting down to the lows, yeah. It gets down to the low, or hot chocolate, yeah. No, I'd like coffee because you know I'm a wiry thing. We got to stay wiry. We have a reputation to uphold, okay? I'm just saying. Can't show kindness. Gotta go in there like a freight train. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. All right, guys, I am truly tired. I need to get in the shower. I need to start winding down. I've got to get, I know it's only 6:30 Eastern time, but I need to try to get my body rested by 8 because I need to be up by 2. I want to get up by about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's why the whole entire truck is already loaded. I worked my ass off today. I am not bringing them. I was contemplating on bringing the equipment and the green screen. I'm like, yeah, we have time to set it up. And I'm like, am I really going to want to do all this? I mean, I'm going to be out there in the freaking freezing cold weather. I mean, I don't even know what type of problems we're going to have there, like for the phone and stuff like that, because I would like to have, but I just got to be careful because I don't have my hotspot anymore. So I used to set the Samsung up on the tripod and keep my phone open, but that was because, and then I never used it. Coming sitting, hey 5D, it's nice to see you. Everyone in chat, thank you. Thank you for all your hard work and everything you do. Yeah, I'm going out there to freeze my ass off, but it's for a good cause. I mean, it is all about showing up, and I think everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to work out. If it's supposed to be cold, then it's supposed to show somebody something. You know what? Because we've watched a lot of officers sit on their rear end while this case has gone cold, and I'm going to be out there in the cold trying to get these officers up off their rear end. So we'll see how it works. I see that, what I want is a press conference. That is what our goal is. A press conference, with a real press conference with Sebastian's photo behind them and them giving an update on the case. We are not asking for them to divulge the integrity of the investigation, but certainly they can show their taxpayers. They can show the federal taxpayers. So let's not forget how much federal resources we funneled into that county. To help in this case. That's our money. That's all of our money. So I don't even want to hear about who the taxpayers are. We are all taxpayers of this hunt for this young man. And so they owe the taxpayers of this country an explanation of what the hell we've been funding. And so I just want them to come out and speak about Sebastian. It is his 2-year milestone, and we've heard crickets from them for almost 2 years. Certainly, they can show this young man enough respect and his father enough respect to give them the dignity of a frickin' press conference. And so if anybody has a sign that they can make for me, just a cardboard sign, I didn't get a chance to make it, but just, YouTube and Bullhorn Betty. So we can have that sign up and out in the front so people know where to tune in to get to know what's going on out there. I'd like to see a sign like that up there, and I haven't had a chance to make one. I'm exhausted, and I'm not going to be able to make one before I get there. So if somebody is creative, please consider making me a sign and dropping it off preferably on a wood stick. Damn, Betty! I know, I'm a pain in the ass. What can I say? What can I say? If anybody can do that for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. I don't understand why they put so much into finding Nancy, but not Sebastian. Well, because, it was force fed down. Seth doesn't have deep pockets. He doesn't have name recognition. And even my name recognition only goes so far. We can get some attention. We can pull in some support around this country. But that's, few and far between. So she's known all over this country and world. She called in every single favor she has ever known for her mother. Okay. That's why she got the resources that she got. We would never be able to do that. That's why it's so important to pass Sebastian's law. So it does give a little control back to the people, because let's face it, when these county sheriffs and agencies foul up the case, they refuse to turn it over, and they leave families in limbo for years until that control is handed over, or the people that had that's pissed all over that case retire, so they don't have to worry about being smeared. It's all like that. They would let a case go unsolved so their arrogance can retire in peace. It's sick. I get so, the stuff that, like, everybody's talking about cops and set, there's certain things that go on that I don't like. There's certain things that law enforcement around this country, they don't care about, and that's great. Them not caring about seniority and stuff like that, and handing cases over for the benefit of the case. Those people are great. And I don't know where it got into law enforcement's arrogant, disgusting mind that if you do what's right for the case, you get penalized. And that's what they seem. That seems like what it is. It's a testosterone bullshit. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's not good for the benefit of the case. They need to start turning these things over to the feds a little quicker, especially these whodunit, because they've got so much more technology. And yeah, they can be a resource, but if they're running the case and acting on the case and making the decisions for the case, it gets done a lot quicker. When you have a third party like a dumbass sheriff, like we have in Pima County, where he's standing in his own way and he's doing underhanded shit that's dragging this case out, it's doing nobody any good, and nobody can do anything about it. And that's bullshit. Excuse my language on a Sunday, but it is. It's nonsense. We've got to do better. We've got to do better. We've got to protect people. And we've got to realize that we have people like this sheriff, Chris Nanos, as well as sheriffs like Eric Craddock. And why should people be forced to deal with that level of incompetence? They should have a way out to get better representation for their case, their child, their loved one, their spouse. And so many people are stuck with crap. And there's nothing that they can do except deal and just go years and years and years without it. And this guy is he's so incompetent. He doesn't even realize he's incompetent. He just thinks he has this. Meanwhile, everybody is just watching this freight train going toward a freaking concrete cinder block with freaking sheets of steel through it. I mean, it's just insanity. Do you think his brother dying, he can't focus? If his brother's dying, then he can't focus. Nobody can focus with family dying. I'm sorry. If you're close to your family, nobody focuses when you go through something like that. We've got people in our chat that's lost siblings, and trust me, it takes its toll. This case has been horrible. It's been nonsense. It's been nonsense. And you know what? For the first time, we can honestly say, and trust me, this is hard for me to say about media as well. But for the first time, media and social media have not caused this circus. This was born specifically by this crackpot Sheriff Nanos. This, saying one thing, coming back, changing it, going back out there, saying another thing. And now he's doing these one-off interviews, and now you're getting a news cycle where we got news stories contradicting one another because he's saying one thing in one meeting and another thing in another meeting. Like, it's getting so freaking confusing and complicated. He has got to step aside. He has got to step aside. We're saying it. Mainstream media. There is nothing that us and mainstream media ever agree on when it comes to law enforcement. We're all screaming at this sheriff, right? Usually it's like, oh, social media is overreacting. And it's like, oh, you know what? Mainstream media is overreacting. But this time it's like, what the flip is going on? We're actually reaching out to one another. Well, what are you hearing? I don't know. What the hell are you hearing? Blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm not hearing that. I'm hearing this. Where'd you hear that? Blah, blah, blah. Where'd you hear that? Blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't know what to tell you. That's the way it is. So, I'm just trying to let some things die down there, but it sounds, but we'll see. We'll see if things, I don't want to die down too much because, I feel bad for Nancy. I mean, at this point, I just don't believe there's any survivability. I really don't. I'm not optimistic at all about this, at all. And Chris Nanos keeps, finding every freaking excuse in the world why he drags this case out even longer and longer and longer. Could this woman have been saved? I truly don't know. But I can guarantee we will never know with Chris Nanos. Okay? I'm sorry. It is what it is. So, all right, guys. I will try to stop somewhere tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a 13-hour ride, so I'll try to find some cleared area where we'll have good service for a good long minute, and we'll go in. Just remember, if you guys are ever on the road with me, we drop. Okay? It's just the name of the game. We drop, and sometimes you guys are looking at a blank screen for 5 minutes. Okay? And I realize it's not pleasurable. But that's just the name of the game. So either stick around or don't, or watch the replay crew, however you do it. But just please support if you see me come, because it drains it drains everything when we're on the road, because the algorithm requires basically us being here almost daily. And if we don't basically plug in daily, we don't get it's a freaking racket. But I try to play the game, just to keep competitive, whatever. So it sucks, but when we're on the road, we just don't have the viewership because we don't have the time to do the work. So I'll come on here and I'll try to say hi to you guys while we're driving. That's going to be the best I can do. And we'll go from there. But I love you guys. Safe travels to anybody that's coming out to this event. I want to thank you all in advance to coming out to this event. We got some raffle prizes to raffle off. Make sure you come up and get yourself a ticket if you want. It's, it's kind of girly stuff. I don't know if a guy, we only have one thing that or two things that potentially a guy wants. The frame with the elephants on it, and the green, the sage green coffee insulated canister. So, we'll see. But yeah, I'll show you guys what the prizes are when you guys get there, and you guys can get a ticket and stuff like that. We'll be drawing it around the time while we're eating cake and everything on the 26th. That's when we'll go ahead and draw the prize. Is it supposed to snow? It doesn't matter if it's snowing or not. I show up, rain or shine. So I've searched in frigid weather for summer wells out there in the frickin' mountains, and completely worn out, and still had to interview Dudley after it. We looked like a hot mess express. We were soaking wet. We didn't have time to dry, and we're at a fancy dinner. It was we do what we have to do, and that's all there is to it. We do what we have to do. So anyways, guys, you guys have a great night. Weather in the east is crazy. Well, I'm sure it's going to be crazy everywhere. I don't know what to expect out there, but just remember, if you're in Tennessee or in that area, Betty's standing out there in the cold. Bring me something warm. I love you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye-bye. We'll see you guys on the flip side Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. We're going to be rocking it out right there in front of Sumner County, guys. So we'll see you soon.